yes, sir, people. Guys, bring it in, guys. You're going to love this one. Pack your bags. Hey, guys, money ain't been lying to you the whole time, and everything's come to fruition. The timeline is hitting just as expected. Listen, first off, let's tap in the opposite. Y'all know y'all are here with your host, Money Montgomery, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, and the name of the episode, My Chinchilla Stank. That's it. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm over egregious at this point. I've come to the realization that not only am I gonna have V12, but I'm gonna crash a couple V12s at this point, right? Because let's tap into the information. You're not gonna want to miss this. Mass majority to clip, guys. Our CEO Brad Garlinghouse was on Fox with one of our favorite guys. Let's tap in here. Bitcoin on a surge, up 70,910 at 71,000. Remember, I told y'all, what did money say 2 weeks ago? It would take this span for us to get to this point, right? All right, here we are. Ethereum ETF approvals as well have dropped today. What does that follow with? Some big information, guys. XRP sitting at 52 cents, but again, a steal of the price of what's about to occur. You're on your last days to collect. As I mentioned, guys, you are on a 30-day roll down. Let's look through here. Back at it with one of our favorite, y'all drop a money bag in the chat if y'all was back here with some of the OG videos back with AMC, back when we used to have old redheaded Liz claiming on here. Well, guess what? She's coming with a huge show at 3 p.m. Eastern today, right? Well, guess what? We've got that clip. The CEO of Ripple is on Fox. Because again, now remember what I told y'all, people, when they make it public for you, it's too late. Remember when I told y'all that, right? Okay, now y'all been seeing this all the news. Have y'all been open your eyes? Has your third eye been open? Let's tap in this, guys. Again, YouTube, fair use. They just tried to get me on my last video. Fair use. All right, now let's tap into it, guys. The Brad Garlinghouse clip with Liz claiming, everybody dial in. You're not going to want to miss a drop of this. Massive information has been dropped in this. Get ready. Let's get down to it.
Is Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse in studio, no less. Let's get to Ether first. Word on the street is that spot Ether ETF is going to come alive. It's alive next month, as early as next month, maybe July. Who knows?
Ethereum spot ETF coming live. When, guys? They expect next month. Oh, ironic, huh? Oh, that's ironic. What do we also expect to come next month? Settlement. Oh, that's ironic, huh? And following that same time, stablecoin too. But you, man, I'm not going. I don't care. Don't hold any of it. I don't care. I don't want you to.
I think that's right. And I think it is a big deal just in terms of further opening the markets to more people who want to access it. Obviously, the Bitcoin ETF went live in January, and you saw 10 billion. I mean, it took, I think, 2 months to reach the same level it took gold's ETF to reach over like a year. So the interest in this space remains very, very high. And I think the ETH ETF will do extremely well.
What do you think is behind the SEC becoming, let's just call it more pragmatic about cryptocurrency ETFs and the approval process?
Well, I think the first thing is,
I'll tell you what, the SEC, look, Brad about to get in their throat. Look, whenever he make this face, he finna start talking that trash. I want y'all to get used to this face here. But again, guys, what a wonderful time to be alive. Everybody, I hope that y'all been packing y'all's bags, non-financial advice, and I'm talking about your bags and your coins. If you're in this space, this is generational changing. I'm telling you guys.
They've lost a lot in court. And so, you know, they really got dragged kicking and screaming across the line to get the Bitcoin ETF live. And I think they realized that if they were going to drag their feet and fight around the ETH ETF, that likely the same outcome was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's frustrating that we have to go through the.
This is why I say, guys, is all this is developing. Understand, Bitcoin going through it makes it easier for Ethereum to go through, which makes it easier for XRP to go through it. And again, guys, keep tapping this video. Maybe there might be something that he reveals about XRP
to get those positive outcomes. The United States should be investing in these technologies. We should be embracing these from a job creation, from a technical innovation. And unfortunately, this SEC has been fighting it, you know, every step of the way.
I've known you for, I don't know, 7 years now. And back then, y'all didn't have that loud a voice.
For sure.
It feels like you do now.
Come on.
So what about
I've been saying
XRP
this to y'all.
ETF? You were speaking at the Consensus 2024 conference just a week ago. And you said, inevitable.
I just want y'all not to toot my own horn. I'm sorry, guys. This is a banger episode. y'all know what I'm bringing to you is valid point here. But again, I want everybody to understand all this information I bring to y'all is not FOMO and hypium. This is real information. And now all this is leading point by point by point to why I'm saying I'm a yacht type of guy, a V12 type of dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting hyped.
Well,
guys, wait
XRP,
till you get this information.
Solana
Let me stop pausing.
Cardano, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But XRP in particular, the SEC has tried to throw you down in court.
Yeah.
Don't you think that Gensler and company might just say, "Now that one, no way"?
I think it's a hard argument with them to win. I mean, can they make life difficult? They've made life difficult for a lot of people, then they've lost in court. What I was talking about at the Consensus Conference last week in Austin was that people don't want just exposure to...
Remember now, he announced that settlement to be coming next month, right? In July. So, guys, now... if you don't see it,
one commodity. So if you have exposure to gold, you might want exposure to silver. If you have exposure to other commodities. And so to me, it only makes sense. You don't want to have just a single threaded asset exposure. So I think people also forget that it wasn't that long ago, before the SEC got involved, that XRP was the second most valuable digital asset.
Hey!
That was before the SEC kind of anointed ETH. Then they couldn't answer the question, is ETH a security or not? And now they've approved the ETF. They contradict each other. It's very contradict themselves. It's very difficult to follow.
Let's not assume that all our investor audience understand what XRP is. XRP is the token or the coin.
Hey, guys, listen to your money. It's too late now. Guys, we've been packing our bags for a year and a half now. I know everybody's just jumping in. Hey, lock what you got up. Get ready. That's all I'm telling you. Get ready. Get ready.
That Ripple, which is a money transaction site, right, that is charged, right?
Yeah.
You get paid in XRP, but it's become something that people can also buy whether they use the Ripple blockchain, right?
Correct. So XRP is a digital asset, not that dissimilar than Bitcoin or ETH. There's different characteristics of each asset. Bitcoin has really become digital gold and has thrived because of that. ETH, there's a lot of excitement around the smart contracts capabilities. XRP is extremely fast on a per transaction basis and extremely inexpensive. People talk about gas fees and transaction costs of some other tokens. Ripple uses XRP as part of our technical stack to do cross-border payment flows.
And you charge...
I put 10 bands on it.
Whoever's moving the money,
correct,
what, 0.00001 of XRP, which stands around 51 cents or something right now. But here's my question. Right now, the main competitor in that space is SWIFT. That, of course, is the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Transactions. That's the global one that a lot of people use. They charge much more, do they not?
Yeah, they really are the dominant. I mean, SWIFT has been around for, 50, 60 years. And the frustrating part for all of us as users of SWIFT is that it really hasn't changed in 50 or 60 years. The architecture of how it works, it means it's slow, it's expensive, and frankly, it's quite error-prone.
Outdated.
Some studies have shown that about 6% of all SWIFT attempts to wire a SWIFT transaction end up in errors that bounce back, and then it takes days to get it back.
What about you guys?
Well, an XRP transaction and a payment flow for us is really real time. It's instant, it's cross-border, and the really powerful thing for a lot of our customers is they don't have to pre-fund accounts because our customers are financial
yacht money
institutions. And the way SWIFT works is you're pre-funding, you have dormant capital sitting in other banks around the world. Using XRP, using RippleNet, our payments network, you don't have to pre-fund.
When we look at this suddenly coming alive cryptocurrency, at least in the past week or so, so now we've got Bitcoin back above 70,000. Some people are making the connection between that and the Roaring Kitty re-entry into the world, reactivating his account on Reddit and saying he owns
This ain't got nothing to do with Roaring Kitty on this Bitcoin.
$115 million worth of GameStop shares. Do you see any connection between his sudden emergence and all of the cryptos moving higher, like a meme stock feel back in 2021 where people were also diving into crypto?
Yeah, I think this momentum is really driven from what's happening on a political basis.
Yeah.
And the United States remains the largest economy in the world, and it has been kind of backwards as its approach to cryptocurrencies. Countries like the UK are way ahead, Japan, Singapore, Switzerland. I mean, we are really behind the rest of the world.
And Ripple has offices in many of those cities.
We do. We have 14 offices around the world. And so
Yacht money.
For me, I think what's really driving the momentum right now is seeing that, you even said this earlier, the voice of crypto, the voice of Ripple, and is really gone up in the conversation in the United States. I think you're seeing shifts.
Well, some of that is money. You yourself, over the past 2 years, have given a total of $50 million to Fair Shake, the lobby firm that cryptocurrency people are really kind of filling the coffers there. And
guys, again, not to toot my own horn, but guys, do you see how legitimate this information I'm bringing y'all is? Y'all done had episodes of all this. This fair, this 25 million, 50 million. We reported on that 3 videos ago. All this they're bringing to now, all the information I'm bringing have been important for the last year. They're going to bring to the public at the same time, and y'all are going to watch this FOMO happen again. We'll continue the video. There's going to be an announcement about the XRP ETF.
Suddenly you have Donald Trump saying, I'm the crypto president. You have Joe Biden making some noise about, come on, lay off the regulations a little bit. You guys suddenly have a voice. You're the kitten that roared in a way.
So I think it's less about the roaring kitten and more about, hey, finally you're seeing some of the political machinery in the United States move and act. And look, we haven't yet seen the Biden administration. They've said some things, but they haven't followed this up with actions. You have seen Trump make this part of his campaign. I think it's incredibly smart and incredibly strategic. This is a topic that has a lot of passionate people, and this is an excitement and enthusiasm that are pro-innovation, pro these technologies, and know that they can be used in ways to protect consumers all at the same time. I think it's crazy that it ever became a partisan issue, but I think that the Republicans are being very strategic in how they're approaching that, and I think it's becoming an election issue, which I think is good for the industry, and thus...
We spoke about this, guys. When they bring it to the public, it's too late, but again, I already told y'all what's about to pop off with this settlement, that timeline, that countdown to summer, guys. July, a month out. And again, we know by 2025, the system's going fully live. All right, people. These are my last days to stack in what you can.
So I think it's driving some momentum in the market.
Brad, we'll be watching. Okay, XRP ETF.
There you go. Everybody dial in.
When?
I think we're going to see it, I think it'll probably be 2025.
Next year?
Yeah,
all right.
Not too far away.
There we go.
Good to see you. We'll see if that happens.
There we go. There we go. Announcement, and there goes that face. But now, oh no, there's not going to be an XRP ETF. Remember all them naysayers who will sit up and telling y'all, guys, they're coming with this. He says 2025, early 2025, because that's going to follow shortly after that settlement. The reason, and I want everybody to note in now, remember how at first he was kind of like, oh, we don't know. There might be ETFs. Even off the last video, did y'all notice how he's just coming out and flat out telling you? Guys, this has been legally won. This settlement's done, people. Guys, this settlement is done. He is not supposed to be able to say all this whilst in a settlement. This settlement's done. All right. Hey. Do what you're going to do, but wash my shoes, guys. Let's finish off with these last two little topics here. Amelia, breaking news. UFFP Council says Ripple to rival Visa and MasterCard for digital assets currency conversion. Oh, my God. That came out today. Whoa. So now, here we go, guys. You need to know what it is that you hold, because I swear I know what it is. Because that Lamborghini, I'm going to drive that Lamborghini so hard, I'm going to crash it. And I'm going to get another one, guys. If you are not understanding what you hold at this point now, hey, I'm sorry, you're a fool. You're just going to eat that. And especially if you are part of the money mafia. This should not be a question. But now, guys, we are fickle to the last portion. Last video told you we're at the last half now. Now, a day later, they're coming out and telling you, all right, yep, ETF's coming in next year. And guys, so then if ETF's coming, y'all know that the settlement's going to be done before next year, which is what I've been saying the whole time. And then that timeline, I told y'all the time we were expecting this. We knew this. You know that they're telling you when your stable coin's coming. You know it has to be clear before then. This should not be shocking, but here it is. Let's close this out with this. Empire Oversight. Today, Empire Summit submitted a new FOIA request to the SEC to determine whether the former chairman Jay Clayton avoided using his SEC email in order to circumvent public records law and took actions benefiting digital assets, Bitcoin and Ether. So now the former chairman is being basically going against legal action. Remember, I told y'all that Gary Gensler might be facing a little bit of that legal action as well, huh? Well, look at what's popping out now. The former chairman is now possibly facing a legal action. Basically, they're saying setting the environment to allow Bitcoin and Ether to run, and would you believe this? Halting the progression of other cryptos in that chain. Guys, the beans are spilling out. The writing's on the wall. But like I said, you don't have to worry about it, because I will be on that yacht. I put 10 Jezebels down on it at 50 cents. As Brad Garlinghouse said, well, before the settlement, don't forget, we're the number 2 crypto in the world. Hey, y'all will miss it. It'll go over your head, but that's fine. Y'all will be able to watch me live my life with all that money. I'm just going to tell you, because everybody had the opportunity, guys. Listen, I just had to bring that information in. That was a banger clip. Y'all go back, rewatch that. Go rewatch that and go rewatch that. Understand what you're holding. Dial in. Get those last coins in. The time is closing up, guys. Much love to y'all boys. We about to be rich. Yes, sir.